Welcome to my home studio and gallery. Come on in. I have a gallery here in my home, and we'll go up there in a minute. And out here I have my studio where I do my painting and my framing, and I also shoot my Zoom videos and classes out here. So come on out and we'll look around. So this is my studio where I do my work. It's nothing fancy. It's really more about just having a productive space. Tons of brushes. My little, and I have a beautiful scene outside. In the summer I have my fountain going, but right now it's fall and it's not so pretty. But some supplies, frames, paintings. There's my husband. I have some of my ribbons up, frames. I made that big sign for when I'm on Zoom. That's in the background. If you're not familiar, Zoom is a way to teach people from other parts of the country and around the world. I've taught people from as far away as the Baltic Sea, so it's really exciting for me. Let's see, this is where I do my painting. If I sit, I put my palette down here on this surface, so I'm not stretching my shoulder too much. And then if I stand, I have my palette to my left, or if I'm shooting a Zoom video, then I have my palette on the tabletop because the students like to see me mix the paints. Up above, I have my camcorder, and that records HD video. Then if I was having a class, the laptop would be on. The little camera on top there lets the students see my face. This is where I do my mat cutting and just kind of an organized chaos of glass and mat board and pictures of my family that I've done over the years. I do assemble my own frames, and I also use some ready-mades. That's just length molding that I've cut, and this is ready to be assembled in the vise. I have a little pancake compressor that I shoot my nails in with. This is an original painting that just came home from a show in Italy, and I'm flattening it under a piece of glass. You know, I've got it flattened there. When I ship them overseas, they get rolled in a tube, and they come home really curly. So she's under a piece of glass here. Here, let me show you. This is Tears for Ukraine. She won 4th place in a show in Fabriano, Italy, and that was quite an honor. I guess that's it. It's a working studio. Like I say, it's nothing fancy. It's more just about being a great workspace for me. This is my gallery space. I have been painting in watercolor for about 30 years. And I had an open house here for, I think, 25 years in a row. And then we got the virus. And now I'm just getting ready to be open again. So I wanted to make this video. You know, I have my work online as well. And now I have the shopping cart feature, which is so nice. There are quite a few G-Clay reproductions available through the website at this time, but not everything you'll see here is listed. I plan to enter more work on there as soon as I have time. There are a few originals listed, and you can shoot me an email if you have a question. These are original watercolors, and some are traditionally framed, like this one. This is framed under glass. And you can tell it's original with my work because it comes right up to the edge of the mat. And on the back, there's a certificate of authenticity. This picture, I showed you the original of this, is a reproduction. And you can tell that it is because in the bottom corner, there's the limited edition number. So I'm making, this is number 2 of 50. And there's always that white border with my reproductions. I have a series of Lockport prints that I did for many years that were featured in Garlock's restaurant. And I still have those, of course. So I was going to tell you that several of these then are also originals, but they're varnished. So this is a watercolor on 300-pound paper that has been mounted to a piece of wood, and it's varnished so you can touch it. Doesn't have to have plexiglass on it. This painting is on aqua board, so it's on this thick box, and this also is varnished. So that's a little different surface. The cat, again, is mounted original paper mounted on wood and varnished. These are the giclée reproductions that I have in the bin, quite a variety. I have florals and landscapes and figures. And these again are the signed and numbered with the certificate of authenticity on the back. This is my largest size of the reproductions that I can make, the giclées. I also have a bin of unframed originals that are reduced in price, and you can flip through those if you visit me. I was going to explain what a giclée is. So I paint the original painting and I take a digital photograph of it, and then I color match it on my computer, and then I print these on heavyweight acid-free paper with archival ink, and they will last more than our lifetime. And like I said, the larger ones are signed and numbered, and then my smaller pieces are open edition, like some of those Lockport prints on the wall are open edition, just for my sanity, so I can keep everything straight, really. So I just sign and number the larger ones. These are, again, more originals. I have some little note cards for $5. That's another new painting, the wine glass with the pear. I call that fruit undertones. This piece won me the Bronze Award in the American Watercolor Society this year. It was a great honor. And it's called Life is Feeling Boxed In. It's my one COVID painting. Sorry, I have a glare on there. A woman in a box. I think we all felt like that at some time over the past few years. I showed you the peony reproduction. That actually won first place in the International Artist magazine. So it's in one of these here. But these are all magazines that my work has been featured in. And then some books down there. I've written some articles for Watercolor Artist magazine, so those are there that people can look at. My little ivy angel. Land of the Free. Here's a snow scene. This is my St. Nicholas that I painted. Here you can see the St. Nicholas giclée clearer. I do sell this online in 3 different sizes. I don't sell the framed reproductions online. Thank you for taking the time to join me on the walkthrough of my gallery and studio space. Hopefully, if you're local to me, you'll come down and visit. There's never any pressure to buy. You're welcome to come down and look at my work and see my workspace. If you're visiting me on my webpage, I will be posting more work very soon and always posting new work as I get it finished. So thank you again.